Hi everyone, my name is Mickey Anderson, and I was just having a thought, so I thought I would share. Okay, this is like to every internet marketer that does business be it trying to get traffic or a domain name or what else would it take? It would probably be an internet marketer. You're gonna need money because you're gonna have a recurring fee often with different companies. So I remember once upon a time when I first started doing internet marketing, I know every month I was paying out like just the basics were like $200-300 a month. That's just minimum for different domain for my domain name for my traffic for different traffic sites. I won't call names, but just putting it out there. Basically, it's kind of like a you ever remember the stretch man back in the early 80s where it stretched this way, that way? It's just you never really getting the bang for your bucks. And then you never making any money. And if you are, it's just a couple of pennies. So it's nowhere near the return on the investment that you done put in. So if anybody that watches this, I'm just saying if you're an internet marketer, I just shot this out for you. You understand what I'm saying. I didn't get into fluent language about it, but Go Founders Onpassive, it negates all of that. You don't have to worry about having your debit card or your credit card in 9 different places to try to make $1. So it's a no-brainer. So it's gonna be all up under one umbrella, and plus mega more. So I was just checking in and wanted to drop that jewel of knowledge and gold on you. So, and I was gonna also say this too, for people that are really skeptic. I don't believe anything that was a success people believed in. It took a visionary, somebody that had the morale to say, okay, well, I got to think different. Somebody have to be the leader or whatever. You can't depend on people to lead you. At the end of the day, it's your due diligence to come up with your own understanding to make a calculated decision. So, and like I said before, numbers don't lie. So, I think about Bill Gates when he bought the rights to Windows, the operation system. I think that's what that opens up the windows that we can go to different parts of the computer or the internet. And without it, we couldn't get anything. But he sold it, but he put in the stipulation that he could have royalties in that. So everything that comes out, you know, he gets a piece of the pie. Let's put this in perspective, people. Onpassive said, listen, instead of just us, the entity, and being just an entity of Onpassive, no. It said the founders that get in now, the board that makes up a entity as big as its Onpassive. It takes a board, it takes members, it takes founders, it takes a CEO, it takes different verbiage to be considered a mega company like Apple. So this is just the intricate parts of being a revolutionary mogul of unicorn company in the first year. That means $1 billion in the first year, of opening up. So most people don't do that until 10 years. So you have to kind of look at the pros and the cons. And I've always said, if anytime you're going to get money, you got to get what people like. Who don't use the internet? Man, listen, my grandma used the internet. Right, and she just turned 80. She's a beautiful woman. I love you, Grandma Edna. Praise Yahweh. But yeah, I'm just sharing and popping off. So to whoever this might help, I don't know. A lot of people won't like it. So that's not what it's about. It's about me trying to tell you and whomever's listening that would listen and take ear. Join Onpassive. Be your own personal bill, and I don't have to put nothing else with that. So I mean, he basically what he giving you, Ash Mafaro giving you a chance to be a bill, your version, a company that's gonna do and supersede that, because everything changed, people. I mean, even the fiat money that we use today. See, it's in the gold. See, what happened was, let me just give a brief history of this. People had gold, so people couldn't walk around with big ounces of gold or pounds of gold in their pockets. So they took it to the banking system, and the banking system, out of every ounce or every pound of gold, you could print $10,000 off an ounce, I think, or 100,000, whatever. I don't know verbatim right now at the moment. I'm just chopping it with you. But if you do your own due diligence, you'll find out that this is true, what I'm saying. So basically, came up with the Federal Reserve. So now we was on the gold standard. Now, you have the Federal Reserve notes, which is the money. So I mean, basically, we get that's all it is. So I mean, yeah. So that said, you want to be in the process where you can print or have a system in play where that can print you money as well. Why not? Onpassive gonna be there for you. So I know this is a bold statement. I know you say how you know, but if they would have said that about Apple, it was a guy that was in Apple with that. It was like 4 initial guys in Apple, but I forgot the guy's name. I can't give it to you, but he sold it for $800. Just Google it. The 4th guy at Apple sells shares back to holders for $800, and I heard that like now that $800 would be worth like $95.4 billion. So wow. So yeah, so this is what I'm telling you, people. Hear me out. This is where we at. Do not miss this. You know how you would feel if you scratched off $1 million on a lottery ticket? Had that 1,000,000 times 1,000. Okay. And this, if you want me to, yeah. So I mean, so we love you. I'm not gonna even say I'm gonna put my link, because I don't know who's gonna use it, but I'm gonna put my link here if nobody else uses this video for their marketing. So I mean, I want to be fair, but I mean, I hope everybody of all nations, colors, creeds. Just it's a lifetime money back guarantee. You can't lose, so you don't really want to sit back. I mean, I've had moments where I'm just in awe about Onpassive, because so many times I have seen business that many of my people from my city know that I have been, they call it scamming, but not understanding that everything is a pyramid scheme. Like I told a guy today at work, the people that own Burger King, everybody at the corporate office of Burger King, you have a president that probably has 51% of the shares. Then you have the board or the founders that would go. So yeah, so then you have that it would trickle on down to the plant, the model buildings, where you would have the store manager and the workers, the fry man, the burger man. The fry man know he put 3 drops, bop, 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 on the fries. So the burger man know he flipped every 2 minutes. You have the cashier. You have the people that clean. So so basically, if you're a worker in a place like that, it's a multi-level marketing. That's what it is. I mean, everybody can't be the chief, but with Onpassive, be your own chief, people. Be your own chief, man. So that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna let y'all go. Praise Yahweh in the name of Yahshua Mashiach.